Welcome to Utopia, please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great. Just as long as we've already let it through our gates. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. Yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. It's where we discuss the little things and make them better for you. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. You've got a pet me,
We'll kick it out for you.
it's a wonderful and magical and positively colourful. It's our cheeky show. By now you know.
The Utopia Project.
Hello and welcome to the Utopia Project, a cheeky little show where we chew the fat and discuss all those little things in life and decide whether or not they're part of our hypothetical utopia. I'm Chunky T and I'm joined each and every show by someone who I haven't written an intro for quite yet. It's Jack Magic!
Oh, hello.
Hello mate, I forgot to write an intro. No, I did think of one. The man that can get any car, any shithole car, past its MOT for very little money, it's Jack Magic.
There you go. I say you say the man who can. It's all the lads at my work performing some kind of wizardry. I don't know what the fuck they do, but your car turns up and it's done.
I don't know how he did it, mate.
I don't know how, because every time I look at it, I'm like, that's going to go to the scrapyard in the sky this year, and every single time they come out and go, it's passed.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how the fuck you've managed it. Well, I've managed it, I guess, technically.
I think it must be the time of year. What's the betting? It's some kind of. It must just be like a recurring Christmas miracle.
Yeah, over and over again. That's what.
Yeah.
Like, what do you wish for Christmas this year? I'll tell you what I want, Santa. I want a year's MOT on my car, please.
I want a fresh MOT.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But just for anybody who doesn't know what my car is, I've got one. Like, we've got a family car, which is a Volkswagen Touran, which is just shithole inside, but it's a good quality car. Like, it's the children won't die. But my other car is a 25-year-old now. Volkswagen Golf is 98.
It's an S-Reg 98, isn't it?
So, 24, 25 years old. Mark IV Volkswagen Golf that will not fucking die. It just will not fucking die. And you had to climb, you have to open the window. Well, you had to until you fixed it, but had to like wind the window down, lean out and try and open the door. And you had to like, the back doors don't lock, so don't rob my car. Anyone who knows where I live.
Yeah.
If
you do rob the car, more fool you.
Yeah. Insurance, motherfucker.
Yeah.
How are we anyway, mate? All right?
Not bad.
Yeah.
Straight chill. I'm on the back end of this cold now, so
Yeah.
we're getting there. I'm still a little bit groggy, and I've got a bit of a cough and stuff, but it's fine. This time 2 years ago, everyone would consider me dying.
That's
but,
it, yeah. You had the plague 2 years ago, mate.
Yeah, I just got a cold now.
Yeah.
Not even that. I'm just like saying, just a bit chesty.
Yeah, a bit chesty, mate. You
Yeah,
do
yeah.
what is it that Mum used to always make us do? Where you like put your head in a pan and boil your face.
No, but it's a steam bath, isn't it?
I never understood
But yeah, I love the way. Get rid of this cold. How do you get rid of this cold, Mum? We're just gonna boil your face off. There you go.
Boil the
Make you
fuck
loads
out
better.
of my face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's it then, is it? Just cold.
Yeah, that's it. I do have a pet peeve that I'd like to bring to the table this
Yeah,
week.
go on then, mate.
Unpopular opinion. Christmas.
Right. Okay. What? Yay or no for Christmas?
I think. See, this is the thing, right? People are gonna be like, he's bar humbug. He's being miserable. And stuff. I'm not being miserable. It's a lot in it at the minute.
Right.
It's just a lot in general.
Yeah. I've had a nightmare of a golf to MOT, and now I've got Christmas.
Yeah, I still think we should have the Christmas break. I think we should right, we still have from the 24th of December till the 3rd of January, or whatever day it falls on. We should still have that as the break.
Right.
And have New Year's still, because that's the thing, innit? But Christmas, I feel like I'm not just going to go as far as to say we shouldn't have it at all. I think some people, you get festive, it's great. See all your family, season of goodwill, all that shit. Brilliant. It's fine. I like it. What I don't like is having to buy everyone fucking presents every year.
Do you like receiving presents though?
Of course I do. Who doesn't? But I don't give a shit if someone goes, I ain't got you nothing. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. It means they don't like you and want you to die though. That's what it means.
It means what?
They don't like you and want you to die.
Well, that's fine.
That's what it means though.
The feeling is reciprocated.
By the way, Jack, I haven't got you anything for Christmas.
Okay. But I think as a sort of alternative, I heard it on the radio, and I think it was a very good idea. I think we should do Christmas like the World Cup.
What? Knock each other out?
No, every 4 years.
Why? What the fuck?
Every 4 years we do Christmas. That's it. It goes away. You can put it back in its box. Leave it for another 4 years.
Okay.
Or maybe like bi-yearly or something like that. But just every fucking year. I mean, someone raised a valid point.
I like Christmas, but it comes every fucking year, doesn't it?
All
just a bit much, isn't it? A bit much being every year.
It is.
One day out of 365. I
know, but it's just like, especially at the minute, like cost of living crisis. Like
you ain't got no crisis. Look at all the fucking gadgets you got in your garage.
That's an investment.
That's the trouble, you mate. You detached from the people. That's why this podcast ain't like booming. You see.
Note how I bought all them before I moved into my house.
Yeah. You got too much money, man. You have.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just think it'd be better not as often. I don't mean to be miserable.
Once every 10 years or something.
I like Christmas, but also my big point is Christmas is it's a very religious thing. When it actually boils down to it, it's all about religion. That's where it came from. I would don't fact check me on this. I would argue that the majority of people in the UK are not Christian anymore.
Yeah. Also, I mean,
or even don't follow a religion at all. What I mean.
Just to interrupt slightly, for those watching at home, I can't see the chat because my iPad's not working. So I would hazard a guess that if there's people watching, that someone after that comment of saying it's there for religious reasons, that someone would have said the annoying thing about it was moved because of pagans and all that bullshit. Is that come up yet?
No, to be fair, it's very quiet so far.
Oh, is it?
All I've got so far is Lee Burster has said, you grumpy git. Carl has said, hello, gents. And Bounty said that he's in the Bar Humbug Club also. I'm not in the Bar Humbug Club. I don't hate it. I don't think it's horrible and we should ban it and all that kind of stuff. I just think just to fucking take a chill pill with it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I mean, I had a bit of a rant the other night, actually, about how Santa's a farce. Like,
it's a fucking lie that you convince your kids.
Yeah, that, I mean, we have a tendency to get a bit serious when Sharpie's not here, but like, if you don't want your kids to trust you, don't lie to them for like upwards of 6, 7, 8, 9 years about something that's fucking big.
Spoiler alert! Yeah. We'll talk about Santa for the next 10 minutes. Make sure your kids aren't watching.
Yeah, yeah. But like, if you don't want your kids to trust you, that's a big thing. Like, I mean, I'm not like personally damaged by finding out the truth.
No, but weirdly, I was thinking this earlier, but like, I would say the same. I'm not damaged by it, but it definitely made me, whenever my parents said anything, then go,
Yeah. Apart from for all those years that we was convinced there was a lady on the top of the lift at the Pilgrim Hospital, and both me and you used to thank her for it.
Yeah. When she said, doors closing. Thank you.
I think we was much older than we needed to be doing that.
Yeah. Or to be fair, what we were talking about last night, which a lot of people may not, as we found out last night, a lot of people may not have had the enjoyment of a Satsuma at Christmas.
Oh yes, I saw Mum today. Actually, I told her about it. But yeah, do you want to tell the great British public about the Satsuma?
So I don't know if anyone else used to have this, but we had it, and it was fucking wicked. So every Christmas, me and Chunk would sit down. I think usually it's Christmas Eve, isn't it?
Yeah, certainly the run-up week.
Yeah, the very, very close bit of Christmas anyway. So we would sit down one night and Mum would be like, would you like to put the Christmas video on? And we would be like, hell fucking yeah, Mum. Get that VHS in that recorder. We're watching Santa.
I don't think we was like American teenagers, like fresh out of Malcolm in the Middle on that, but
like, yes, Mom, get it on. I want to watch that shit. No, so every Christmas we'd watch down. We'd just be like, do you want the video? We'd be like, yes, we want the fucking video, gal. Get it on. So Mum would put the video on. We'd be engrossed in this video. The video was Santa sat in his grotto, and all of the elves were being like, he was talking to us saying, oh, I hope you've been good this year, and I've been working hard, preparing everything ready for Christmas and all that kind of stuff. And his elves were being a bit naughty, and they was messing around with a couple of Satsumas in his in his grotto, wasn't there? Of all things, a Christmas Satsuma. Yeah. Ooh. So they was all messing about with them, and then halfway through the video, they steal the Satsumas, and then they run off, and then the elves hide the Satsumas, and at the end of the video, Santa goes, "Oh,
Jack, I'm really sorry to interrupt. This is so unprofessional, but my missus is ringing me because I've realised I've locked her out of the house. So
go let her in.
To carry on telling the story. I'll be back in a moment.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, professional. I'll put you on solo cam. There you go. Right. See you in a bit.
Story time with Jack. Hello, guys. So the elves stole the Satsumas, I think. And then at the end of the video, Santa would be like, "Oh, why don't you have a look behind the sofa and see if the Satsumas have been dropped off at your house? Maybe you can find them, and that adds all to the Christmas magic." And then, lo and behold, we would turn around, check behind the sofa, and there's two fucking Satsumas behind the sofa, and it was absolutely fucking magical. So it was brilliant. Chunk's just fanning about with his headphones now, not knowing what to do. Tal, stop putting me off. Just fuck yourself. That was hello.
Oh shit, I shut the door either. Fucking hell. Hold on. What a shambles.
Come on, man.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ. We used to do that, and we used to get the Christmas. Just shut up! Shush!
Sorry, go on then.
Shush! I'm telling a story.
Yeah,
It's alright. I'm pretty much done. But so we she would obviously put Santa would put the Satsumas behind the sofa, and then we would find them and would be absolutely mad sick.
It was an incredible time.
It was what a time to be alive.
Yeah, I didn't even like oranges. What is the difference between Clementine, Satsuma, and orange? I'm all out of breath because I've run down the stairs. That's bad, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not good at all.
Yeah.
So Satsumas. I don't. If anyone else ever had that video or knows about a similar one, let us know.
Yeah. What's been happening on the chat anyway then, Jack? Is there anything on the chat?
Not an awful lot, really. Jess said, damn it, Chunk. Tal said, and then there was one, and then tried to distract me with his...
Really?
And then... what we got? Fiona said, your mum is the best. Bounty's agreed with her. And Dappled Mystery 09 said, my mum used to do, he's on Twitch, said my mum used to do Santa snacks, and you would always get a clementine. Santa sacks, sorry, not Santa. Oh, I remember Santa sacks. They were sick. Mum always used to do them, didn't she?
Yes.
You'd get a big old fucking just a sack of shit at Christmas,
Big old sack
and it'd just
of
be
shit.
full of, not of actual shit, but it'd just be full of stuff. But to be fair, Mum hated oranges, so she always used to meet in the middle. And every single year now, you get a chocolate orange, don't you?
Chocolate orange. Chocolate orange. Right. All that drama sorted, and in the midst of doing that, I also realised, so Jack was on solo cam for a lot longer than he probably should have been once I come back, because also I realised I hadn't loaded up this week's episode onto the stream either.
Wow.
So, absolute fucking Utopia Project shambles. So, is all that... Are you shut the fuck up now? And
Yeah, I've stopped.
Okay. So, obviously, this is a fairly long episode as well. So, well,
Apparently this is quite good,
it
isn't
is a good one. There's a bit of Utopia Projectception or Utopiaception in it because we come up with the idea about doing some live streams in the video, and then also talk about how we would be live streaming and watching it and talking about it and doing a show, and then now we're doing that again. So it's like over and over again,
Right.
stuck in a loop of.
So ignore us talking about doing everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, also
a big-
hell of a prize again this week.
Yes.
So get involved in the chat and you can go on the prize wheel.
Hold on. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh, we've got
There we
the
go.
preloaded names on it, Jack, are Ali, Beatrice, Charles, Dyer, Eric, Fatima, Gabriel, and Hannah. I'm tempted to leave them on, and then if they land on
Yeah.
them, we keep the prize.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's not going to be as big as the BBC scandal when they were fixing competitions and stuff, but.
Yeah, I suppose probably worth
should
doing.
I
isn't
delete
it?
them? I'll delete them. There you go.
Delete them.
There you go.
But yeah, get involved in the chat. You go on the prize wheel. You'll win a fucking mad sick prize ready for Christmas. In fact, I think this one won't get delivered until after Christmas now.
Yeah. Depends on how bloody lazy Post is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're lucky if they'll even get delivered. I'm not sure if. What was that one?
Are you okay? Tonight's
the
going
Santa
well.
Bauble earrings. I'm trying to think of a name.
What?
What? The lady who won the Santa Bauble earrings.
I thought there was baubles, weren't they? Ramona.
Well, the Santa Baubles. We just talked about them wearing them as earrings.
Ramona, was it? Is that
Ramona,
yeah.
that's the one.
Yes.
I'm not even sure hers has even still arrived.
Yeah.
It's been dispatched about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Also, the picture has changed to a yellow sequin whale, so I don't know what she's actually going to get anymore.
Well, that's part of the fun. We know Maxine got her slippers. We're going to get some.
Yeah, she got slippers.
yeah.
I've messaged Sharpie to try and get a picture of her in there.
They're affectionately called, after I clipped it up, Office Blues.
Office Blues!
Yeah, so get involved in the chat and all that
Yeah.
nonsense. I think this one has actually got the intro on it again. I'll try and speed it forward or skip it forward or whatever. But there's a big league Thunderdome in this one.
Oh.
Big league. You bring someone really big in this one, Jack. Yeah, is that all of that?
Oh, I did. Sorry, Amy's just popped in the chat. She said that I questioned her about the whale, and that's why I bought it. Because we've got an Alexa
Wow.
show at home,
Okay.
right? And obviously it just cycles through shit on the screen. And I stood in the kitchen and I completely forgot about it. And it said, it caught with a picture of this yellow sequin whale and was like, it's due to be delivered tomorrow. And I was like, why have we ordered a whale? Who's ordered a yellow whale? Why have you, Amy, why have you ordered a yellow whale? She was like, I haven't. I was like, well, you fucking have, because it's on there. I was like, and I ain't ordered it. I was like, why are you ordering? Who's that for? What is that?
divorce.
She's like, I've not ordered anything. I was like, it's there, and I haven't ordered it, so it must have been you. And she's like, no. And then I looked, and it said, obviously, the item has changed since I bought it. So I don't know. Maybe a yellow whale's going to turn up. Maybe you're going to get some Santa baubles. I have no idea.
We'll soon find out.
You'll get something anyway.
Yeah. Right, should we run the episode and get it over and done and then do the...
Yes,
Yeah.
get it on and then we'll come back here for a prize giveaway.
Yeah, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to YouTube, Twitch and all that nonsense. Yeah, and we'll see you on the flip side.
See you later.
Yeah, in a bizzle.
Love you, bye.
Welcome to Utopia, please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great. Just as long as we've already let it through our gates. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. Yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. It's where we discuss the little things and make them better for you. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. You've got a penny,
We'll kick it out for ya.
it's a wonderful and magical and positively colourful. It's our cheeky show. By now you know.
The Utopia Project.
Hello and welcome to the Utopia Project, a cheeky little show where we chew the fat and discuss all those little things in life and decide whether or not they're part of our hypothetical utopia. My name is Chunky T and I'm joined each and every show by the man who looks like he could survive an apocalypse. It's the Permanent Shoppy!
Do I?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, but probably the anomaly of the situation.
Yeah, just
everyone else is
muddles his way through and
everyone else is
survive it
tactically
all.
prepared, dies,
Yeah.
and they're like
survive it accidentally.
bits.
Entirely by accident.
Yeah. And I'm also joined by the man who looks like he could cause an apocalypse. It's Jack Magic!
Why you gotta be like that?
Fatty!
I would eat us into decimation, mate, honestly.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You eat all the supplies.
exactly.
Yeah, man.
Carb loading.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
Ready for the fight.
Yeah.
How we doing there, boys? All right?
Not bad, not bad.
dandy.
Yeah?
Able to go.
Okay.
Final episode, isn't it?
Isn't
yeah.
it?
Finale.
Yeah.
We've got something a bit different coming up, I suppose, haven't we?
Yes,
But,
yeah. A little
yeah.
bit of different feature, so.
Yeah. Sharpie, should we jump straight in with the sponsor?
Yeah, we got a bag of Sposner.
Bag of
We
sponsors.
got a bag of Sposners, yeah.
Right, take it away.
The Utopia Project is sponsored by a brand new post-apocalyptic communal travel system. Have you ever wondered how you will get around your local city for an affordable cost when we descend into chaos and you also don't own a driving licence? I hadn't thought of that until I come up with this old heap of shit. Me too. Now let me ask you, when the world blows up for one reason or another and fossil fuels have been used up, everyone is fending for themselves, the government and laws have had a structural collapse, and we're referring to the Walking Dead 101 handbook, what is the one thing that we can count on? Petrol will be still at a premium rate from your local SA. No, I'm joking. It's the need for protecting the integrity of public transport. Rule 1. Okay. Now, when driving into uncertainty, there are a few things that are certain. We will have to revert back to use of animals as transport, as we are unable to sustain animals a lot easier. But that doesn't make sense. Revert back to use of animals as transport, as we are able, not unable, to sustain animals a lot easier than paying for today's petrol prices, or more likely, petrol is no longer accessible due to the downfall of civilization. Now, with food potentially being scarce and with potentially higher levels of radiation knocking about due to the rascals that have led us to impending doom, even the most common animals such as horses and slightly smaller horses may be hard to sustain, and even if we can sustain them, they may die or not be fit enough to use as transport because of chemical warfare. What we need is a creature that doesn't need much food and can withstand high levels of radiation, and I'll learn you something right now, that creature is a cockroach. Known to survive nuclear blasts and continue life on a minimal sustenance, the cockroach is the tank of the insect kingdom. This company proposes we use the shells of our old buses and fashion a kinetic energy producing system in place of an engine to run when very little remains. Hoarding large numbers of cockroaches onto somewhat of a hamster wheel to create movement would mean we can still have a trip to Skeg Vegas even if your Mega Rider is out of date. Or whatever reason you need to use a bus.
Because you know in the apocalypse you gotta get to work.
No, yeah, it's not happened. I would like to introduce to you Stage Roach Bus Service, the sustainable post-apocalyptic apocalyptic, affordable communal travel system. When the world... What? When the end of the world doth approach, put your faith in Stageroach. Coming to a deserted plain near you. Thank you.
Wow.
Stageroach.
Yeah.
There's a lot of words in there.
There's loads of them, man.
So it's just buses powered by cockroaches, like sleighs. And then you like put leads on loads of...
Yeah, pretty much. But they're going to be about...
Hunger!
Yeah, you don't have to feed them too much. I don't think they eat anything.
They must eat something.
Well,
How many cockroaches does it take to pull a bus full of people, do you reckon? At least 4.
Maybe
Fuck me.
maybe at least 5.
maybe, you know. But yeah, hey, our Stageroach. That'll a load of old shit.
Well, yeah, an exceptional sponsor for the finale, I guess.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff.
Yeah.
There you go. Should we just swift that on?
Yeah, last episode I said that I thought he was running out of ideas. Clearly he got
I've
second
got
wind
bits.
for the last one.
I've got bits good.
I've got bits.
Sweet. Right. Who has got a peeve this week?
I have a pet peeve.
What you got?
Since we're on the theme of extinction and apocalypses and stuff, it's... Although I like them, I can't figure out why. Like, apocalypse films. Yeah?
Yeah.
Obviously it follows people to like the end of their potentially fate, and then usually they just get out of it at the end and they narrowly scrape a survive. But along the course of those films, loads and loads of people die.
Yeah.
Why is it they just so happen to follow the one family in the world that survives?
How's the most family in the world, though?
I think it's because it's not a documentary.
It's because they just so happen to follow the one family that had the most interesting
I can
journey.
answer this. It's not that. It's just because the camera crew following him. There aren't that many camera crews left, so that might be the only camera crew left in the world. So there's no other camera crews to follow the other families.
Yeah. I just feel like it'd be like... if it
It's kind
was,
of a non-event, this one.
yeah, if it was real, it'd just be like, oh look, it's starting this film and everything seems hunky-dory. Oh no, the apocalypse has come. Oh yeah, all these things are raining from the skies, crushed everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
but then
everyone
you
else
don't
is
have
about.
you don't have the film.
Yeah. I kind of get what you're saying. You know,
I know what
it's
you mean.
not necessarily like, obviously we know it's not a documentary.
Yeah.
Like, but you like these. There just happens to be this one person that can survive everything when actually the chances are very stacked against them. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like everything goes wrong and they just so happen to scrape through it.
Yeah. I
There's
mean, obviously
got to
that-
be one or two people that manage to scrape through.
Yeah.
It just so happens that the last camera crew on Earth is there to record it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not really a peeve, I guess.
No. I guess we could just leave it. It don't really matter. It just annoys me.
Finale! Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's just like, fucking hell, I survived again.
Yeah.
Survived again. And I guess the downside, I mean, I'm the same. I like, like Walking Dead, 28 Days Later, like Shaun of the Dead and all that sort of shit. But like, it is very convenient that they always seem to survive. And when you're watching, you're like, well, they're not going to die. Because they're the main character.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or
now and again they throw in a curveball and they do die, and then you're like, it's shit now.
Yeah. Or, like say, if that was like a real situation, someone got that lucky. If that was me and I got that lucky throughout the apocalypse, I'm like, I'm buying a fucking lottery ticket because I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Where are you going to buy a lottery ticket from, though?
Just any of the shops that
Zombie
you
off
pass.
license.
Any of the off licenses that are still going.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones as well. Like, fair enough. Like, Walking Dead, you got Rick, who's like, he's a sheriff. He's trained in combat and this, that, and the other, and he has a skill set that would allow him to potentially survive. Whereas when you have some that are just like normal people or whatever, you just think you wouldn't.
Yeah.
There's no way you would have survived because you wouldn't know how to fight. You wouldn't know how to fire a gun.
Yeah.
This, that, and the other, and yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Job done. All right.
Yeah.
Job done.
We're just. Oh no! There's a bomb coming on! There's a bomb! Nuclear disaster!
Don't worry, they still survive.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
nice and lovely and nice.
Lovely. Utopia Project.
So welcome to Hypothetical.
This is a very.
It's not very apocalyptic, is it?
It's just a very happy apocalypse. If this was playing,
it
like,
is hypothetical.
if this was playing through the whole of an apocalypse, it's like stuff raining from the sky and people crashing, and zombies coming out, and it's like.
Yeah, I didn't really know what to do, and I thought it might be a bit bleak. So.
Well, cheer up the whole everybody's dying
I also
situation.
thought if this returns as another feature, this is just just a random little soundtrack.
There's something in it.
Let's go play Hypothetical. And we didn't even write a theme tune for it, did we? So,
No.
Yeah. Cool. So we're playing a little game of hypothetical. We're calling it. So hypothetical situation. You guys have we just have a general chat about it. There's some parameters given to it, and you've got to tell me how you're going to deal with the issue. Whether or not we'll have a winner, I don't really know. We'll probably just have a lol at each other and see what happens. So yes, the idea we've got with this one is the world has been hit with a zombie apocalypse. What will you do in your first 24 hours of the outbreak? The rules are as follows. You start in either your house or place of work with 2 to 3 zombies at each exit. The second rule is you have no prep time for the outbreak, only things around you. So it's not like, oh, we know there's a zombie outbreak going, yes, I'm at work, but I've managed to fortify everything, blah, 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 blah. And the last rule is you can only use realistic means and abilities to carry out your plan. So, like, for instance, Jack, you couldn't say, well, I am all of a sudden a black belt in martial arts and defence and this, that and the other. And
I am a black belt in martial arts.
Okay, if you say so. Liar.
In all martial arts.
Yeah, and Sharpie couldn't say, I don't know, that he don't fart much. Do you know what I mean?
We might as well just fuck this off then.
Pardon?
Exactly.
So the questions involved is who would you recruit or team up with? Where would you head to? How would you get there? How would you survive? And what weapons would you use or carry? Again, you can't be like on some of the games, carry all the weaponry in the world in a little satchel. It's got to be relatively realistic. Okay. If you're listening or watching at home, put in the bottom what you would do.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first? You go first, Jack?
I'll go first if you want.
Yeah, all right. Jack, tell us all about your little old plan.
My first starting point would be my house.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd say start in my house, apocalypse happens. I've sort of gone on the premise that it's mainly a sort of zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, that was in the thing, a zombie apocalypse.
There we go then. Rather than like fireballs coming from the sky or anything like that.
Yeah, well, in the brief when I said the world has been hit with a zombie apocalypse.
That's fine, we'll carry on.
It's not right.
So it's a good job you didn't think of another one.
Start in my house. I've got brass knuckles in my house.
Yeah.
I grab them.
Yeah.
I've got big old kitchen knives in the house.
Yeah.
I can grab them.
Yeah.
Backpack.
By the handle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Preferably not the blade end.
Need them fingers, man.
If you're on the other end.
Jack's cut his fingers off straight from the offset.
Right, let's go.
And the panic, you forgot how to hold a knife.
Yeah. Grab them. Nip in the garage or the shed. Big old bit of wood.
Big old piece of wood.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ram some screws for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So make himself a mad sick screw back thing.
Yeah. Like a bit of a Negan's bat.
Yeah. Load up some like food and supplies and shit into my big backpack.
You've got quite a lot in your cupboards, to be fair.
Yeah, I keep relatively stocked up. Rice, pasta, dried stuff,
I know
tin
you
stuff,
do.
things
That's
like
why
that.
Come on, yours for the biscuits.
Yeah.
Would you take your jar of
biscuits
cheese savouries?
just in case I stumble across Sharpie.
Yeah.
And then what I would say is exit via the garage door.
Yeah.
See, I've thought about this. Exit via the garage door, or lift a fence panel out, go around the back.
Okay.
Yeah. Scoot round to the front. My thinking of garage door is if you said 2 or 3 zombies on every entrance and exit.
Yeah.
Technically that is an entrance and exit. So there would be potentially 3 zombies outside there.
Yeah.
I've got cameras outside so I can see. I'd check, make sure, see where the zombies are, make sure we're clear to get there.
Right, what I'd then do, say for example, there's zombies stood outside the garage door trying to get in.
What are we doing?
The jazz zombies.
Let's play hypothetical.
Yeah. But my garage door comes up and out.
Yeah.
So my thinking would be like, right,
Bit of a battle.
get ready, smash the door up. They get all dazed and shit. Kill them.
Yeah.
Jump
Reckon
in.
you could handle 3?
Easy.
Obviously, you got kind
Adrenaline's
of,
flowing.
Yeah.
I've got mad sick knives. I would
Yeah.
like slice fuck out of them.
Yeah.
My best thing is just brute force and ignorance.
Yeah.
Just go ham on them.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm talking like. Big weaponry.
Yeah.
Fucking one swing, all 3 of them dead.
Yeah.
Like I'm knackered after
One
I've
swing.
done that, but yeah,
How big's this wood?
straight for all their heads.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We I guess with the zombies, we're just to set parameters. We're thinking like Walking Dead-esque.
yeah.
You know, it's
Just
quite
generic
easy to
zombies.
penetrate that, and they can't run or they're not any form of conscious. They're just
Yeah.
trying to get
Just
you,
doing bits,
eat
yeah.
your
Yeah.
brains.
And then I would be in the car.
Yeah.
At the start of all this, I would message all you lot, all my friends, and be
Yeah.
like, right, we're rendezvousing at my work.
One thing we need to say is whether or not sort of internet and power would be there.
Yeah.
I think
well,
we would
fine
allow
then.
it for the first 24 hours, should we say?
Yeah, because you think the first like hour or so you're gonna have power in that. aren't you?
Yeah, so we'll
There's
allow
some
that.
bits going
Yeah.
on,
And I'll be like, right, we're rendezvousing at my work. Get there. Yeah. Smash out my garage.
Yeah.
In the car. Absolutely fuck it down to work. Straight through everything.
Fuck it now.
Yeah, but I'm talking like, if anything's in the way, smash it out the fucking
Yeah, in the
way.
Yeah.
Because there's one way or another, like, my car will probably be fucked by the time we get there, but I ain't stopping for no one.
Yeah.
Smash through them. Realistically, there's going to be stuff in the way, and
Yeah.
zombies, people will run in.
Cars on the.
Exactly. Fucking smash straight
Yeah.
through them. Get to work. My work has got big old gates. It's just off the road. It's kind of locked in anyway. There's shutters on all the doors and windows. Most importantly, there is a generator out the back, a diesel Jenny,
Right.
which powers
Diesel
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no longer used, but I'm sure we can recommission that.
Yeah.
So power shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
Get in there. Like I say, there's big old shutters on all the windows and doors. Get the power on, and then as soon as everyone's arrived, because it's a garage, my first port of call would be create a Mad Max style like apocalypse bus.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So everyone, it's all self-contained. Everyone can live on it. There's spikes on the wheels. There's flamethrowers. There's all sorts of shit.
It's all
How are
bits-
you fabricating this though?
Brake cleaner and a lighter.
Yeah. So that would be your first, but not securing where you're staying. Or...
No, because we can stay there indefinitely. It's then just securing supplies and making a stronghold, isn't it?
Right. Okay.
So make a mad sick. Granted, this is kind of over the 24-hour mark, so you can make it more than 24 hours to make an apocalypse car.
Yeah.
Make an apocalypse car or a couple. 'Cause
Yeah.
We've got 4 bays. Knock yourself out.
Do
There's welders. There's tools. There's all sorts of shit
Yeah.
there. So
You're
you can
gonna burn
make,
through the fuel.
you can make mad fancy stuff. Yeah, but the thing is, like, as soon as they're done, get in the apocalypse cars. Leave a party there as a to
raven.
secure that location. Yeah, and then everybody else go to my old work where we set up a HQ.
Okay.
That's shutters on all the doors and windows. It's fenced off. Again, it's away from the thing, the main road. It's got double levels, so you can make an upstairs as like living quarters, downstairs as like everything else for storage and whatever else. There's loads of engine oil there as well.
Okay.
Which, right, the stairs to upstairs is like metal stairs. Underneath that is a wooden slope. So you can either use the the metal stairs, or take them out. Either way, the plan will work. But pour a fuck ton of oil down them stairs, and then you just have like a sledge system to pull people up. And then if as a worst case scenario, anybody breaks, like the zombies break the downstairs barriers, can't get upstairs. They're all slippy slidey, aren't they?
Slippy
Yeah.
slidey, not sticky
All
at
slippy
all.
slidey in the oil.
Yeah.
And then we can be like, woo, out the back.
Yeah. And if anybody that's like other survivors come,
Yeah.
they can set fire to your stairs and set fire to where you're living from. Because it's
No.
covered in engine oil.
Nah, engine oil ain't flammable unless you get really, really hot.
Well, we might warm it up. Put it in the microwave.
They won't have time for that. They'll be dead before that happens.
Yeah, at this point, microwaves probably don't work anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, and then once we're setting that up as a HQ, raid places like Booker's, Asda's, all that kind of stuff for food and supplies.
Yeah. That's quite strong. I think the one worrying thing is not at any point in this story have you mentioned your partner. Have you just left her in bed? Or?
She'll probably not get up anyway. So literally down the stairs, grab the tools, grab the PlayStation, off we go.
Your dog's quite lazy as well, isn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah, it's still be in bed with her.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. They would come with me.
Probably.
I would have to
Unless they
carry the
held
dog
you-
though, because they'd be like, "Oh, but I'm napping."
Like my partner, she's always said that so if there's ever an apocalypse, just leave me to die. I'll only slow you down. She's like, I'm no good at it.
To be fair,
Like,
Amy
I'll
said-
just panic and be really loud.
Yeah. Amy said exactly the same thing.
She's like,
'Cause
just leave me to die.
Her and her mum said the same thing. Like every single time, the answer is, "What would you do if like a murderer was running after you?" I'd just sit down and cry. That's it. Just sit down and.
Yeah.
Get it over with.
I'm like, "See you later."
Yeah. She's. Amy said, try and take the kids with you, but if not, don't worry about it. It's something we haven't discussed what happens like with our assets and that if we die, like serious stuff like the will or anything like that. But we've discussed if an apocalypse happens or a zombie outbreak,
Do your best, but
I
don't
fuck
worry
them
about it.
off and I go and survive.
Yeah.
You take the legacy.
Yeah.
You'd be like, "Go, Chunk. We'll only slow you down." And you're like, "All right then." She's like, "I didn't mean it."
I was going to say, do you reckon you get to it? I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah. I said it was fine. I didn't mean it was fine.
She's just laid there, literally getting eaten by zombies, and you're like, "Do you want me to help you?" No. It's fine.
Yeah. Just look after yourself.
Still huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
I guess I'll be doing the washing up then. Yeah, that sounds like a bit of a solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
like
thought
it,
about this,
isn't
man.
it?
Yeah, you thought more about just like typically you as well, just weapons and cars is what you covered, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like
Transport,
you could-
security.
Why?
Both
why
places I've
do
worked
you-
have got massive shutters on, like all windows and doors and everything.
Why-
So like metal shutters, you just fucking bang. Also, one thing I noticed is they work on electric, but they also have a manual override, so you can
So you can do.
do it up and down.
I like that.
squeegee.
Yeah.
Question is though, why would you go from your new place of work to your old place of work? Is that not because you said it had gates around all the first place?
Yes,
of work
I'm
and
just
stuff.
thinking the new place of work. Obviously, I can use that as a garage
an
and
actual mechanics
like a
place.
construction site, so you can make
an
things and
outpost.
maintain everything as an outpost. And then my old work you could use as a big HQ. They've got big racking in the downstairs. There is
Big
like an upstairs room, but in the main warehouse out the back, there's big bits of like racking and stuff. But you could board out the whole top of that and have that as all living quarters, which would be completely off the ground.
Yeah,
like
so there's not like the construction.
It'd all just be
and
like on stilts.
whatever
Yeah.
facilities, but like the HQ could be there, then the outpost of where you keep your vehicles and whatnot. They're not too far from each other, are they?
No, they're only
So-
about 2 mile away. If
Yeah,
that.
so it's a good like base for each. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not a bad shout.
What do you think I did when I used to go to work?
Dream about apocalypse.
Think about
Yeah.
apocalypses.
Get yourself sorted for the inevitable doom.
Yeah.
The only thing you'd struggle with is getting food and stuff. I say things like Booker's and stuff. I think Booker's is too obvious. I think too many people would go there.
I think it would be ripped out quick, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you'd need to go somewhere less obvious. So like a corner shop.
But
or
saying that, though,
something
somewhere
smaller.
like Booker's would be quite good after everyone's pillaged it. Still,
Yeah,
like, I think a lot of people would neglect to actually stay in that place.
yeah.
Do you know what I
I
mean?
just think
Where
you're
it's
at
just
risk
got-
of raiders from there.
Yeah, people go, oh, there was a Booker's, let's go see it.
Yeah,
Whereas a car parts specialist, people are probably like, yeah, it'll be alright.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a bad shout, actually. Kind of hiding in plain sight, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Is that all of it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Sharpie?
Right. I've got this all mapped out. Okay. So I'm going to read these paragraphs and fucking listen.
Yeah.
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 I bet your first thing is food, innit?
No, it's not actually.
Oh, there we go.
So I'll start reading and see what you reckon.
Yeah.
So I first said I would start my place of work as I'm moving house and my house has nothing in it, so I'd probably die. So
I half expected that to be yours. Like, I'm at my house. I have nothing there, no security. I'm dead. Thank you.
yeah, I want to have a little bit of a fighting shout.
Yeah.
So I've got some bits sorted. So I would run to the maintenance workshop as I now work on maintenance. There are various tools in which I would consider to be dangerous, and I found out this the hard way because the other day I burnt myself on a screw. And I super glued my hands together, but not at the same time. That was legit as well. I got blister because of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell me again how you're going to survive this zombie apocalypse.
We're only a couple of sentences in. I'm just giving you pretense backstory. Okay, so just from the information of the viewers and listeners, there are many tools that I have not injured myself on, therefore I could use them in a practical and defensive manner. Being the outbreak has happened at work, I would recruit one of the other maintenance guys because he is strong, he has a black belt in judo, and hasn't burnt himself on a screw. He has experience on maintenance. So it'd be a good shout. In the maintenance department, there are tool bags, but like rucksacks and not your average toolbox. This makes it very good for your back posture when you have many tools in it. Therefore, I'll put all the tools in it. I would make Therefore, yeah. I will make my way from the workshop to the 5th floor kitchen and bar area because I work in like a hotel. We've got a bar and restaurant on top. But luckily on the way there is my favourite vending machine, which has chocolate coloured flapjacks and mini cheddars. I would promptly partake in said vending machine's festivities before taking the elevator to the
Festivities.
I can imagine that's where you're like, come on, Craig, quick, we've got to get to the roof. Hang on, there's a vending machine here.
Hey, it's good, man. They got loads of bits in it. I always have to have a go.
How would you get the snacks out?
Smash the glass.
I can.
I wanted him to say I'm going to put in and select every item over and over again.
No, the thing is, like, I hope people at work don't watch this, but I've glitched it, so I can
you don't smash it. It's the
No,
zombie
I
apocalypse.
didn't need to smash it because you
Preserve the
put in push the start, and then if you cancel item at a select point for different items, it goes item cancelled, and then it gives you it anyway.
Where do you work again?
None of your business. I don't want them to change it.
He's like on Brooklyn Nine-Nine when they take the vending machine away and Hitchcock is going to be like, no! It should have been me! It should have been me!
Where do you think them jelly babies came from?
Tax-free, VAT-free.
Innit? I've played the slots, mate. I'm a winner. First place every time. But but before taking the elevator to the 5th floor where the kitchen is after the vending machine, in the kitchen there is a walk-in fridge that has many baby bells.
The vending machine before the kitchen.
Yeah, well, they don't have the stuff in the kitchen. They ain't got jelly babies in there. But yeah, in the kitchen there's a walk-in fridge that has many baby bells and various muffins. I might have one if I'm still hungry, but I'm not sure if I will at this stage of the early zombie apocalypse, because I don't know how much energy I would have used, especially with the light and supportive tool backpack.
And you'd only gone down the corridor and up an elevator.
Yeah, and the flapjacks.
Oh, I worked up right after a real appetite.
The flapjacks from the vending machine are quite chonky too. So if I have one of them, I might not be hungry, but if I am, there's muffins and baby bells upstairs. I would.
Are you not coming into contact with anybody else who works there?
Well, you might get to this part. Yeah, it might be. Sometimes
And
I don't
to be
see
fair,
anyone.
none of the kitchen staff are going to be there.
They might.
Fuck off with your baby bells!
No, well, they say that anyway, but I don't listen to them.
Might be a little bit different in a zombie apocalypse. I feel like they'll be a little bit more protective. Than
I think this would be very similar to our friend's wedding when they're all around sort of cutting the cake and that, and I'm like, fuck that, I see that buffet's unattended, mate. So they'll be dealing with all that shit and cutting cake and whatever and getting married and all that bollocks, and I'll be...
zombie apocalypse?
I don't know, I've never been in one.
Oh, it's a zombie apocalypse! Finally, the ceremonial zombie apocalypse cake.
They might want to get married.
It's our time.
They might want to get married. I don't know what they're going on, but I know there's muffins and Baby Bells, and they got chocolate ones and the blueberry ones, and they're both very nice. So I'll probably have maybe one and the other one. I don't know.
You've thought too much about snacks.
It's just a snack.
But I've also thought about my diabetes in this. So I would use the bar if I get low blood sugar, because of my diabetes making me have low blood sugar, as they have various syrups to bring my blood sugar up. My favourite is the rose syrup because it tastes like Turkish delight. They always have that.
What about if your blood sugar gets high though and you run out of insulin?
The bar has two balconies the bar has two balconies from which I can use for fresh air if I get warm in the apocalypse, because it might be a hot day or if I was running.
Lordy.
It's okay though, because if it's not a hot day or it's night time, I've just got a new maintenance fleece and long sleeve polo shirts. So
Don't show the badge. Don't show the badge, because
that's a long sleeve. I need to show you this one to make sure you know that I actually do have long sleeves, so this is real. Long sleeve, warm, really warm. But then I have a short sleeve one as well. If it is warm, I usually have a few. But I'm not allowed to wear the short sleeve anymore because I've got tattoos and they don't like it. But I don't think they will mind at that point.
Oh, I never guess what's happened. I've been living here for 5 weeks in the zombie apocalypse. They're fucking rich me. I got disciplinary. Clients have been moaning that they've seen my tattoos.
I just don't want to fight them. It's too much of a headache.
Oh, wow.
So hopefully the bar though as well has more people in it too, so it's not just me and Pete all the time. Other people might have different food they brought into the bar from Tesco's before the zombie apocalypse started, because it is next door. So
I like the way as well people go, zombie apocalypse. Should just nip up the bar for one?
they might have the same idea. Thing is, it's up high, so zombies ain't gonna get up there, and it is literally next door. It's like this far apart, and they've got like pork pies and stuff, and I've reckon people buy them quite a bit.
Fuck's sake.
Right, this is my plan though.
Oh, because we haven't been hearing this plan.
This is my plan. After a while, I'll probably fashion a zip line from cables used from electricity over the balcony to the Holiday Inn hotel, because it is next door. Because they've got a swimming pool and we don't. And if we're going to be there for a while, like, that's more fun.
Yeah, you
Just
zip
a
line,
holiday camp.
right, so you can zip line down to Holiday Inn.
No, just across.
How do you get back?
From the balcony.
How'd you get back?
It's not a zip line as in like you have to get out, you can just like put
Just
the cables
shimmy
across,
across
just
it.
a wire, and I
Yeah.
can just move across. And then after a while I'll probably use more cables to fashion another zip line to Nando's, because I'll probably be hungry at that point. Because they're all like across the Brayford, they're all you can go all the way along.
Yeah.
So I can go all the way along, all the way back. You got a swimming pool for one. We've got rose syrup in our bar if I need that, and the Baby Bells and stuff. But then we've got Nando's, and then Wagamama's on the other side as well. So
You know that these places have to get their food from places.
yeah, but it'd be alright for a bit, wouldn't it? It's first 24 hours.
This is just the first 24 hours.
Well, that was the assignment.
Well, yeah. but
And
you're
also,
gonna-
right, so security-wise, you're staying up top to keep out of the way of these zombies.
Yeah.
All of the bottom of your building is glass. That's easily smashed.
No, there's some cement. In bits.
Just a bit of it.
But I just think, like, I might die after 24 hours, but at least I would have had some.
What if a
like
zombie
Nando's.
just comes up in the lift?
Yeah, but he won't know what he's doing.
Might be by chance.
I'm not waiting for I turn it off. Got the key. I think once on the bar, I didn't want to have any customers, so I left the lift off for 2 hours.
That's legit, innit? Oh, yes! Oh, I love it. No one's walking up 5 flights of stairs.
True. Didn't know how to get in. So that technically was my zombie apocalypse, but I just treated the customers like zombies. I was like, you can't even get in.
Hey, stupid zombies. We're alive!
You're alive, but you're not in my presence. Oh, that was my plan, by the way.
That's all of it, is
That's it, yeah.
Congratulations. You are dead.
Well, no, for the first 24 hours, I'll be alive. I don't know what happens after, but I've got food for a bit. There's loads of shit in that vending machine.
There's also a lot of people that are going to be at your place of work. It's a hotel,
so
restaurant.
far,
yeah, but then
and
they're not
bar.
going to want to go out then, are they?
So far, in the first 24 hours, what I'm getting from that is Utopia's got a few
Eat snacks, die.
got a few
No,
tools.
I didn't have dye in that.
Got a few.
That's not my plan.
He's got a few tools. He's gone on the balcony for some fresh air. He's had some syrups because his blood sugar's high.
It's nothing to do with his blood sugar.
His blood sugar's low.
He's like,
which, let's face it, he will just drink the syrups regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah?
No,
He's gone to a vending machine. He's shimmied over to the Holiday Inn for a swim. And then he's shimmied over to Nando's because he's hungry.
hoping that someone will cook it.
Yeah.
I'll have a
'cause-
go at it.
yeah. And then that won't fill him up, so he will shimmy over to Wagamama's and poison himself with food there.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
he will
but,
probably die.
yeah,
can't
but
get
I'd probably
back.
rather die from food poisoning than be ripped apart.
I'm pretty sure food poisoning will take longer than the zombies getting you.
Yeah.
I don't
It
want
takes
ripped
24
apart.
hours to kick in, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But this is only the first 24 hours though. So after that, I don't know what's happening. But
So what you're telling us is your general plan is, right, zombie apocalypse, I might as well eat as much as I can.
no, just said I'm hungry, but yeah.
Well, your plan goes to pot though if you're not hungry. It's all based on your
Well,
hunger
at some
levels.
point I'm gonna be hungry.
That's all it
Yeah, but I'm gonna be nervous in a zombie apocalypse, and I nervous eat.
I
Panic
nervous
eat.
eat.
That's your
Yeah.
plan. Panic eat.
Panic eat,
Find means to eat.
and use Pete to judo some people.
If I had your judo plan, if I had your apocalypse plan and the apocalypse broke out, what I would do instead,
I'd also just lock the door.
if you was assigned apocalypse plans and you was right, if there's an apocalypse, this is what you have to do. That was my plan. I would go to the top of the 5th floor, I would climb onto the roof, and then I would jump off it.
No, I can get on the roof though, I've got keys.
That's easier than
But
your
there's
plan.
no snacks on the roof. Fuck
Because
off.
either way,
No, I did find a fishing rod
You're
on the
assuming
roof.
that nobody in that.
hang on, you've had a fishing rod on the
Yeah, it was
roof.
massive. I don't know what that was about.
Someone's trying to fish off the roof.
Yeah.
Wow.
Your plan is assuming that no one will tell you no.
Why would they tell me no?
Because of course they would.
No to what though?
So having any of the essentially rations that's there,
Yeah.
and you think the kitchen staff they're going to be like, it's going to turn into some sort of like weird wars of like, no, we're kitchen staff, get out of our kitchen. You'll be confined to the maintenance room, mate.
No,
That'll be
fuck
it.
that. No, I won't.
You
Because I
will.
go everywhere. I'm friends with everyone.
Yeah, but
Don't matter.
not
Right.
a zombie apocalypse.
No,
mate.
first-
Everyone knows you're a greedy motherfucker.
In the first 24
Don't eat our
hours. though,
food.
No, but if he's maintenance guy and the chefs are like, no, fuck you, we're
I'll
cooking, eating
turn
all
your
this
lights
food.
off, mate.
He'll be like, right, I'll turn your power off then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can get on the roof. I'm
Yeah,
the
but
one that's
you-
going
I
to
think
keep.
Nothing
You'll spend-
happens in this place without me.
I think you'll be spending a good 24 hours brokering like trade agreements.
Yeah.
Yeah, but while they're doing that, I'll just eat it.
While they're doing that, and you're negotiating. You're like, yeah. You tell me all about it.
No, they'll do it.
We're eating nothing.
It's the first 24 hours, so a lot of stuff is happening before the people realise what's going on. So while they're all like, oh no shit, I'm like, well, I've thought about this. So vending machine, gone. Got all that in my little toolbox. Honestly, it's fucking sick now. You put so many tools in it, and it doesn't hurt your back or anything. So I can walk around and do all
And you've
sorts.
got flappy trousers now
And
as
I
well,
got
haven't you?
trousers, yeah,
Store all the
I'll
snacks.
put all the sweets out I take from the
Muffin
vending
in
machine.
each.
I'll put them in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good like usage of food compartments.
Wow.
He's walking Tupperware, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Don't even know to wear lids, man. But yeah, I think I've got it sorted out for the first 24 hours. I'll have a good 24
I
first
know
24
who I
hours.
would rather be with.
Yeah, but yours is a
Anyone but
longer
you.
plan. You would have loads more fun eating stuff in my plan because his vending machine don't give me free snacks. I don't even know your vending machine.
That's not.
I don't
the
have a
that-
vending machine,
That's
no.
not the thing I'm looking for
Why
when
not?
it comes to a surviving a zombie
When
apocalypse.
you get hungry, what are you going to have? I'm going to have flapjack.
When you've eaten all your food in the first hour.
It's well tipped
What are you
chocolate
gonna
on the
do?
top. It's really good for energy as well. They're proper chunky boys.
I'm not. I know what a flapjack is. I don't know. I know how it works.
No, they're sick. But that's only on the way to the other food. as well. You know, if you get...
You've got a whole plan that entirely revolves around food.
Yeah, that's how we live. There's drinks in the bar. There's water.
This is zombie
taps.
apocalypse.
I'm thinking food, but I'm thinking long term.
There's him sat in fucking Weatherspoons going, fucking, no one come serve me then.
Yeah.
He didn't say long term. He said in the first day.
Yeah, but like the whole... I give up. I give up. Good attempt. I've got to award that to Jack.
Yeah, I'd award Jack's over the length of time of his life being more fun and, you know, better surviving over a length of time. I will have more fun in 24 hours. I'll tell you.
I'll tell you what then, if an apocalypse ever breaks out, I'll do my plan, you do your plan, and then I'll come pick you up.
Yeah, I'll get you Nando's.
Yeah,
Get yourselves to Lucy
no,
tomorrow.
to be fair, he can rob all the food off of everyone from all round the Brayford,
Yeah.
and then I can come pick him up and be like, cheers, Sharpie.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he won't.
He'll have eaten it all by the time I get there.
I won't have eaten it all, man. I've realised that from the Jaffa Cakes back on episode 1. Like, it made me ill for a while. So I would have to ration it.
Sharpie, the Jaffa Cakes, that wasn't the first time you've had that lesson thrust upon you, mate. Yes,
No.
maybe not Jaffa Cake specifically.
He
food.
said on the way home last night in the car, he said to me, no, that's it now. I've got to get on top of all my bloods and my eating habits because it's eating stupid shit. I've really got to stop it, and I'm going to get back on track with it. And then within 10 minutes of being here today, he had a full pack of jelly babies.
You keep saying full pack. I didn't eat them all. You ate them all.
I didn't. I had about 8.
You were the test tube jelly baby bloke. You ate them all. I only had about a few. But either way, it don't matter at that point.
I only had about a few.
But yeah, there's loads of shit, and obviously, like in the hotel and stuff, they've got all like the really comfy beds, everything like that. So you can just chill, sleep there, and you go up, get Baby Bell, whatever you want to do. If you don't like Baby Bells, then have a muffin. But you know, you got 2 flavours.
You can come
there as well.
stay in our Tower of Hope, but all there is to eat is muffins and baby bells, and when they've run out,
It's a
go to
restaurant.
Nando's.
Honestly,
Syrup from the bar.
there's loads going on. It's not just. There might be some restaurants that only sell Baby Bells and muffins, but this one also sells other things. It's a steakhouse, so there's many different flavours of things going on, and you can eat steaks rare. I would always like to try a steak rare. I've never had one, but I think it'd be quite nice. So I could probably use that as an opportunity to expand my growth as a human being as well, and my palate as a person.
So that's what the zombie apocalypse offers. An opportunity to expand your palate.
Yeah.
It could do.
He didn't even take a knife from the kitchen with him, did he?
Yeah, but
I bet he's got no cutlery at
Oh,
all.
there's a zombie! He's getting me! Oh, I've
need
zip-lined to fucking Nando's and he's overrun by zombies. Oh, shit! Throw a fucking baby bell at it.
Yeah, the thing is, where the
Don't eat my
hotel is
muffins.
situated. Where the hotel is situated. Oh, Nando's is overrun. Well, Prezzo's, mate. Ask Italian. We're all in a line. Honestly, we just go down the cables and you've got basically your own Cosmos World Buffet going on. You take your pick.
You know what's going
Sharpie on the floor getting eaten by zombies. It's like, don't take my muffin!
Yeah.
You say that like I'll be on the floor. I'll be 5 floors up.
Do you know the Cosmos World Buffet?
It's amazing.
That'll be you to the zombies.
Yeah.
No, but I can't be. Then again, I'm a lot of different nationalities, aren't I? No one knows who I am. So they will probably like that, and they'll be like, "Oh, I'll have a bit of that." I'm like, "Sorry, can't afford this." There you go.
I think we need to wrap it up
I
now.
think we should leave that. Yeah.
Well done, Sharpie. You can have a sticker for attempted.
Amazing.
Yeah. Second place again.
It's nice you
Yeah,
haven't been
fair
stress
play.
eating through this one. So.
No, 'cause I'm not stressed. I've got it figured out. I'm surprised you guys haven't been stress eating because your plan is
You lot
gonna
are
not work.
knackered, man.
Yeah.
You know what will happen
Fools.
though? This will come to fruition, and we'll die, and he'll just be sat at the top of his work like, haha, Baby Bell.
Little Baby Bell, I've had a swim, have a little sleep on the bed downstairs, go back up, have a little blue steak. Sorted.
A what steak?
A blue steak.
A blue.
A blue steak.
Ooh, steak.
Well, I say blue, it's just a fancy word for raw, innit? But
Yeah.
I'd still quite like to try that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well done, Jack.
Thanks.
You
Thanks.
are congratulated for having a sensible plan.
Thank you.
Well done, mate.
Might be sensible, but I'm not gonna have a good time. Utopia Project.
Right, so we're in the Thunderdome, the finale Thunderdome of the season. Yeah, for those who haven't watched or listened before, basically I give the boys a category, they pick someone from that category, and we pit them together in a top trumps battle.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, one can be accepted into the gates of Utopia, the other will be cast into the Utopian volcano. ever to be seen again. Who would like to go first?
I'll give it a bash.
Yeah?
We'll have a
Alright,
gander
mate.
on this.
Right, your time starts now.
Okay. So, this Apocalypse Survivor is one of my all-time favourites from a fantastic film. With a fearless attitude and somewhat competitive, sport-like approach to killing zombies, there is no wonder he is able to survive against the undead. What I like about him is his tough outer shell yet soft, caring centre, a bit like frozen cream egg. I think he has a good balance between the two in order to defend himself but also grow to keep people he cares about close. As this is best apocalypse survivor and not best zombie killer, I think the quality of life you survive with is just as important. The character is able to fit in with his new family that have merged together after the apocalypse and have an enjoyable time while still being able to physically and mentally strong enough to preserve what he has built.
Do you want to redo that line?
Nope. It's time to nut up and shut up because it's Tallahassee, played by Woody Harrelson from Zombieland.
Ooh, Tallahassee. I don't know a lot about Zombieland, I must admit.
It's really good.
It is.
I
good
know that
film,
he's
yeah.
a bit of a badass in it.
Yeah,
isn't
he's
he?
proper badass,
And- yeah. Cool.
Proper geezer.
Yeah.
It is good.
Do you know who he is? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you can help rate him.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go for the. I should have precursored your pitch by saying we're doing best apocalypse survivor,
Yeah.
which I didn't mention.
If you've not picked up on the theme of the episode,
Yeah.
it's apocalypse.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah. So right, let's go in with the grading, shall we say?
Yep.
Appearance.
I'd say like a solid 9.
He's
He's
like
cool
a-
as
he's-
fuck.
He's like
He's
a suave
Badass,
fucking
sort of
yeah,
like country
cowboy
style
type, isn't he?
cowboy, yeah.
Proper like cowboy killer.
Yeah. This is what we're going for.
9?
Nine,
I
yeah.
think it was cool as fuck.
9. Why has my pen stopped working? Get it scribbling. And yeah, big 9 there. Though. Intelligence.
Quite
Pretty
intelligent
intelligent.
bloke. Yeah,
Like a 7 or 8?
yeah, I'd probably say a 7. Because
Yeah.
obviously he'd like booked up originally, hadn't he? Because he got
Yeah.
zombies killed his family.
Yeah.
Which then,
Yeah, so it's, yeah, like a 7.
7.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. 7. So skill.
Quite skilled at what he does.
Yeah, I'll probably say
Right, number
9.
7,
9
7 or 8.
again.
8. Yeah, meet in the middle at 8.
8
Yeah.
sounds good.
Always like a negotiation. These scoring.
Yeah.
Me in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't go any lower. I can't go any.
I can't go any higher
That's
than
my
5.
final offer.
Yeah. What about strength?
He's
Pretty strong
hard as
bloke,
nails,
and
isn't
he
he?
is hard as fuck. I'll probably say 7,
Yeah, I'd
Maybe.
yeah 7.5.
7.5.
7.5.
Not the biggest built bloke, but he's hard, isn't he?
Yeah,
And then
got shotguns and
finally,
shit,
style.
He's got some.
He's quite stylish, isn't he?
He's very fucking stylish.
he does it with pizzazz.
Styly.
Stylish,
He does he does it with
He's a
pizzazz as
style boy.
Yeah,
for life.
fuck. Yeah,
yeah. I'll probably say an 8.
yeah,
8.
yeah. Strong
him an
contender,
8.
strong contender.
Ooh, that could be up there, man. That's a
39.5.
39.5.
That's top it? Not topping. That's the same as the highest one we've had. I
I
think.
think that's
Yeah.
it's certainly up there. You've got to think it's out of 50, so that's nearly 40, isn't it? There's
Yeah.
only 10.5 away from a
Yeah,
full marks.
Yeah.
That's good.
yeah.
Mad sick.
Right, shall I bring mine in?
Yeah, I hope you got a good one, Jack.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Take it away.
He survived a genuine apocalypse for at least 24 hours. He once ziplined across 3 buildings just for a cheeky swim while the world below him crumbled into chaos. He is the apocalypse world leader in the trade of snacks. He managed to raid multiple buildings and cooked and ate at least 4 full meals without so much as a working hob. He is a specialist. Simple survival techniques involve just locking the door, a bit of cement, and turning the lift off. He's not about what happens in the future. He just lives in the moment, dealing with one vending machine at a time. It is the inevitable Chris Sharp.
One fuck all awards.
Sharpie. Oh, so this might be this could be the end of you on the podcast.
Yeah,
surely.
it might be.
End of the
If you get
season.
put into the volcano, man, that's it. No
End of the
signing
season.
off.
By the way, you're
Warm out
sacked.
there, I'll go out there.
End of the season, by the way, you're sacked, DP45. Get in the volcano.
Yeah, because of all the wages you both get from this podcast.
It's 11p sat somewhere on some dodgy website or something.
Actually, I'll check that in a while. We haven't checked our cryptocurrency. We're on Library, I think it's called. It might be changed by now. We had 11p. For all we know, we might have sat on millions. Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Wow.
Well, I'm gonna
This
fall.
cryptocurrency is worth $4,000 now.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, that's sick.
Right.
Right,
Okay.
so-
Whoa. This is everything hangs in the balance now.
It does, doesn't it?
So shall we rate you?
Rate, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Appearance.
10.
1. He's a stinky
I'll
bugger.
meet you in the middle at 10.
I think a 9. He's a good-looking fella.
Oh.
He's got the muscles to go with it.
You're flexing them.
Flexing us full.
Yeah, we'll give him a 9, shall we? Yeah.
Oh. The
I
fancy.
want him to lose, though. 9 for appearance. Intelligence.
0.
I am way intelligent, man.
I've done 1 intelligence.
He's, to be fair, if he's lasted 24 hours, he's clearly doing something right.
Being on a serious note, I would put you at a 6, Sharpie. A
Okay.
nice humble 6.
Yeah.
Nice on ball.
Because you are a silly bugger, but
I'm
you
a
do
silly
have like
bugger.
away from the show.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, me and Sharpie have had some good.
Yeah, some good
There is a
chat,
character
haven't we?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a brain somewhere knocking in
So
there.
I'm going to give you a nice humble 6. Is that fair enough?
6.5.
We're going to because I was going to say
okay, 3.
I was going to say 7. So I was going to say 7. So in the middle, 6.5.
All right, 6.5
60 and a half.
plus 6.5. Right, skill. Well,
I can execute this. I can eat so many foods.
he is a world record holder.
Yeah.
/ not.
Yeah. Andy came second in picking stuff up and putting it back down again.
Yeah.
I did. I came in one of them competitions. I came first to picking stuff up and putting it
Yeah.
back down again. I think that's because I was against someone that was disabled. But.
And Andy's done all of the jobs in the world,
Yeah.
so he must have
Got
quite
quite
a lot
of skills on you.
I have
He was
got a lot of skills.
bartender,
Loads of
you did
jobs.
stuff at McDonald's.
Yeah, bits
What
at
that
McDonald's.
was, we still don't know.
He's worked in sales, he's worked at a
sales,
gym.
personal training. I've worked in psychiatric hospitals.
No, you don't
Done-
count where you've lived.
Yeah, no, you do because you pick it up. I've worked in houses. I've worked in really expensive houses, even though I ain't got much money. But that's why I'm moving out. There's loads of bits.
Cleaner
of
at a swimming pool.
I've been a cleaner, yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
I didn't way around a swimming pool, and
Yeah,
my
you
plan was to go to
Sold
swim pool.
clothes.
I
Yeah.
have sold clothes. I'm really good at that.
Do you know what? I'll put it out there. I think a 9.
A 9.
Oh,
All right,
Skilled
well,
geezer.
I mean, yeah,
Skilled.
8.5.
All right.
yeah, I did burn my hand on a screw.
yeah, we have concentrated very much on the stuff he's good at.
Yeah.
Strength. Well,
10.
no, he's got 9. He only came second place. In
I knew you
yeah,
were going
yeah.
to say that.
It could only be a 9. If
Yeah.
he was the best, he would have been 10, wouldn't
Yeah. 9.
he? Yeah?
Fucking
Plus
nine.
9. 9 for strength. Oh, it hangs in the balance here. Style.
Yeah.
I'm stylish. I've got a
Style.
whole Italian look. I've got every look going on, bar English.
He is a man that owns more than one kimono.
Kimono.
I do
Yeah.
have 2 kimonos. One's got birds on it, one's got dragons on
And
it.
enough style
and to be fair-
prevent a flood in his house.
Yeah.
Nearly.
Yeah.
Whilst wearing a kimono.
And he's
was-
wearing shoes that make him look like he don't have any feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at these bad boys.
And they probably won't come
How
up on the green
flexible is
screen
that?
either.
Oh yeah, because it's just have a look. Good.
So it might genuinely come up like he's got no feet. I'm going to say a 9. I think
I
he's
have modelled
stylish.
for certain
I
tattoo
wanna
studios,
say
clothing brands.
I've never
6.5. is
Just
what
because
I
it
want.
puts him below it.
No, I want to say 6.5.
At least 8,000.
7.
A 7.5.
7.
7.35.
7. 7.
7. I'm going to say 7.5.
I'll give you a deal.
Buy one, get one free.
Buy one get one free on a
4.
7.5, not a 4. And Noel Edmonds said,
What are we going for, Jack?
6.5.
6.5.
Yeah.
Noel Edmonds not be happy with that. Told me.
6.5 seems fair. Oh, it's bad news, Sharpie. It is bad news, Sharpie.
Don't what? Is
That
this
brings your total to 39.5. You've tied with Tallahassee.
I've tied with him.
Yeah. So you're both dying.
We're both dying. Nah, you shot me now.
Come back, Sharpie.
And on that
gone.
note, Sharpie's left the building.
Yeah. He's gone. Is he coming back? He's just staring through the window. I wish there was a camera so that we could superimpose him into a window in the back behind us.
I'm never coming back, mate. And when I come back,
Shut the door, the dog's
I'll
going
be
to come in. The dog's coming.
Oh, this season has ended in complete
well,
chaos, hasn't it?
That has been the finale of Thunderdome. You're
The
safe.
finale of
You can return
finales.
for another Thunderdome.
I'm not
another
fucking
season.
leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving. Oh, well done, mate. Tallahassee's safe.
Yeah.
Christian Sharp is safe.
Amazing.
And that takes us, boys.
Should we just welcome them both back into thingy quickly?
Yeah, let me just...
And it is.
Andy's here.
Here he is.
I wish you... If you'd had that storm out before, mate, you'd have been graded a lot less.
Alright. Well,
yeah.
I do everything exactly what I mean to, like Gandalf does.
Yeah.
Okay. But that takes us to the end of the show and the
Yeah.
end of the season.
Yeah.
I know.
That's sad, isn't it?
10 weeks, man.
Yeah. Well,
10
hopefully.
weeks you've been sat here
I
waiting.
know. You've not even changed.
No, live stream stink.
Well, hopefully we can come back for another season and people get involved and enjoy it and
Yeah.
want to see more and all
Might
that kind of
try
stuff.
and bring back some more listeners' peeves next season. I
Maybe
think.
see if we can get any in.
Maybe
what
just
we
do
got
like a
going on.
listeners' peeves special, one episode.
yeah.
Like they seem to work a bit better of just like
Yeah, or even just scatter a couple in, like Salt Bay, throughout the season.
peeve bay.
Yeah. Any peeves, I certainly do.
And sprinkle some
Not
in.
peas though, don't trust them.
No.
No,
Leave them
peas.
in the fridge.
Don't even hide them in the mash.
No, when people lie, I think that's why I don't like peas, because I'm untrustworthy, mate. If peas was a person, he'd tell me lies.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if they jump out of the pan, you got an SKP
SKP. Little bastards, aren't they?
trying to run away.
But yeah, you enjoyed yourselves.
Yeah, really good. Had a good time.
Yeah.
Brilliant time. I mean,
Ready to go out now,
I've
though, mate, aren't you?
really enjoyed it.
10
yeah.
weeks in a room does
Yeah.
that to you.
Yeah. Starting to go a bit stir crazy now. But
Yeah, we're also thinking as well. We often promise things on the show and say that we're thinking of this and thinking of that, and then do the opposite.
Yeah.
But we're thinking about doing some like live stream catch-ups as well, aren't we? And
Yeah.
Just like
and some live stream like watch parties so we can watch the episode when it comes out with you lot.
yeah. But also that would have kind of already happened before we see this. So this is
Oh
kind
yeah,
of
that's weird.
Elon Musk's
Inception.
been about, hasn't he?
kind
Yeah.
of utopia-ception.
Yeah,
But,
so now we'll probably be in the comments section talking about ourselves.
Yeah, and
talking
going,
about
you fucking
ourselves.
bellends.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, yourself, shall we?
I have, yeah. I'm really looking forward to other bits that we're going to be doing.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
doing this.
I'm not doing this, yeah. No, I'm looking. It's been really good. It's been good fun to be back
Yeah.
in the room.
I wonder
Glad that
how
you
many-
survived the Thunderdome.
Huh?
Glad that you survived the Thunderdome.
I
You're the
don't
first.
want to be set on fire.
You're the
No.
first co-host or member of the team to
Yeah.
actually be in the Thunderdome.
Yeah.
That's it. And
How
then-
was it? Was it good?
It was alright. I took it for a test drive.
Yeah.
When I walked outside, I was like, feels nice. Feels
Yeah.
good. Saw it at the window. Sun was shining. That was a bit warm as well. It was a big concoction of happiness.
Yeah,
Nice.
technically you won, didn't you, as well? So first time not coming second. That's a bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really enjoy
Oh, you
it.
just ruined the finale for me,
I
actually.
Yeah.
really enjoy being second, actually. It's
You keep saying it, your face says otherwise. But yeah,
yeah,
all good?
yeah, all good. All
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Jack, any final words?
Bumbershoot.
Bumper shoot.
Yeah, so apparently it's another word for an umbrella.
Okay. Sharpie?
Oh, quite like the word rectangle.
Rectangle.
Yeah,
Okay.
you ever heard that word?
No, new one on me.
Yeah.
No.
Have a go on it.
Is it an angle that's been messed up?
That's a shape.
Because it's a rectangle.
No, that's not
And on
right.
that note, don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Don't forget to press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Tell your mates. Drop some shit in the comments and all that jazz. I have been Chunky T. Thank you very much for watching this season.
I've been Jack Magic. Stay happy.
I've been the permanent Sharpie. Permanent as always. See you later.
And this has been the Utopia Project. Goodbye.
See you later,
Bye.
Hello. That was all right, wasn't it, that one?
Hello. That was bloody
Yeah, it
marvellous.
seemed to have gone down well in the chat.
I think it's a substantial finale,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
I think it's decent for season 4, mate.
Yeah, bit of something.
Sharpie's defo not surviving that apocalypse, is he?
There's fucking no chance.
No.
I put him in anyway, but no chance.
Yours was all right though. Your little.
It's good. Shows what I thought about way too much when I was at work,
Yeah, we
doesn't
were
it?
just waiting for the world to end to feel like finally I can leave this job.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, I did like the way that I like genuinely thought about everything pretty seriously and planned it and had all that kind of stuff, and then Sharpie just like, I'm gonna go hunt for snacks.
Yeah, that's pretty much. To be fair, do you expect anything less from Sharpie?
No, I don't.
It does make me realise that I'm glad that he's going to be back next week.
Yes, as soon as he came out with that, I was like,
Oh yeah.
why am I not surprised?
Yeah, I can't. I'm looking forward to him being back next week.
Yes, so just for the record, he isn't dead. He is in Utopia, and he will be back next week.
Obviously, but the thing is, I think we've found the cut-off now of 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Is just long enough for us to not get too serious without him.
Yeah,
We're on the cusp of like seriousness.
definitely.
And, like we've forgotten what being daft is all about.
Exactly.
I tattooed him yesterday.
All of this is going far too smoothly.
Yeah. Well, not at the beginning. If anybody saw the beginning of the stream, I fucked up royally. Go back and watch that. I saw Sharpie yesterday, and I tattooed his stomach, and he did not enjoy it at all.
No.
I did like 3 lines, and he went, "Is it done yet?" And I was like, "No."
Wow.
And he was like, "I don't like this anymore."
No. I don't blame him.
He's had permanent tattooed on his stomach in fancy writing.
That is permanent.
Yeah, looks pretty. That's dedication to his trade name.
That ain't never coming off.
That's what I said. The amount of jokes I said. Well, it's permanent.
Yeah. It's not going to come off.
So, obviously, in the comments, let us know what you reckon to the episode. Also, that was a good thing as well. I think you put it in the chat, Jack, about how... let us know your listeners' peeves, because what we're going to do in the new year, we're probably going to try and either incorporate some listeners' peeves in, or do like a special and collect them. So, do a little selfie video, email it to us. The email's in our descriptions and that. Or a voice note, and we'll do it and discuss it on the show.
Could maybe even see about getting a couple of like video call guests in quick to give us their like live calls of we got so and so on the line and their pet peeve. What's your pet peeve?
What we actually did in the lockdown ones, didn't we? We did a couple like that.
I think so.
We had Matt on and Woozy as well. He came on, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think his pet peeve was you in that episode. Yeah.
Probably.
Yes. So, bit of a plan of action for next week. Next week we have the big fat quiz of the year. So do not forget your pen and paper, everybody.
Don't miss it because that'll be a good. And also that will also be another. We'll do an end of year mega prize as well.
End of year mega prize. What's that going to be like? All of the prizes.
You have to wait and find out, won't you?
But yes, we've got Into the Podcast coming on, which is Sam and Ryan, our good friend Bucky. We haven't actually met Ryan, but we're going for drinks afterwards, aren't we? And hopefully recording something a little bit special and whatnot. So that'll be good. Yeah, so make sure you come along to that. And do your research, because it's going to be all about the year in pop culture. So, go and study the year.
And definitely have a listen of Into the Podcast, because
I've actually got a beef with them. Got a little bit of a beef. I mean, I know the concept isn't like uniquely ours. Mr. Bucky did a Christmas quiz on his latest episode. You know what one of the rounds was? He was like, of my own account, I have got a list of the top 11 Christmas films, and you got to decide whether they're...
Don't you steal our features, you bitch.
I was like, you little monkey.
I did see as well, they had a little battle for a shit prize as well.
Well, to be fair, it sounded quite good. It was a meal deal bauble. I know what you're on about now. Yeah,
I wanted
it. So we're going to start podcast beef now. And we'll drag in...
Before we get them on
in
next
fairness,
week.
though, like, I mean, I think it's between us and Into the Podcast as like Lincolnshire's biggest podcast, probably.
Yeah, definitely.
Those are no.
I'm going to claim that we are the top 2 of Lincoln's biggest podcasts.
The top 2 of the biggest podcasts. yeah.
Yeah.
But where was it going? Yeah. So little buggers. But to be fair, I mean, that the concept of top 11. I mean, it's definitely not play your cards, right? Is it? We didn't get that from there. No. And just because we've trademarked it with a fancy little jingle, doesn't really.
Yeah. We write the theme tune, sing the theme tune. Someone asked me the other day. I can't remember who it was. Someone said about it.
I think we literally had this conversation.
Oh, probably Katie said about. Do you do all your theme tune stuff? I was like, yeah, we wrote it, we sing it, everything. It's all royalty-free music. That's all us up in here.
I mean, if I had the time,
we had a little songwriting session to make all the jingles, didn't we?
If I had the time, I would have written the actual music, but like, we ain't got time for that shit. Maybe one day.
No.
Right, should we?
I did, looking how far we've come as well, I did, we obviously have loosely discussed the classic funny story of, if anyone didn't know, when we first started this podcast, I was solely under the impression that I was just coming to guest on one of Chunk's podcasts for his opening episode, and I didn't realise we was actually starting the podcast until we started recording.
No. And now, look here.
I was going to be a regular feature of this.
3 years later. Yeah, I think it's 3 years. Two at least. So, yes, right. Enough rambling, because I think people have been here quite a while.
Yes.
Thank you very much for watching and then staying tuned and all that sort of stuff. Shall we get to the prize wheel, Mr. Jack?
Yes, let's get to the prize wheel. We've got a big one this week. There's fucking loads of people on it. You've all been getting well involved. It's sick.
Really, really enjoying it. So, any last call? We'll give it, 1 minute, shall we, Jack? And I'll
give it another minute. Spiel about 21. It's just clicked over 2101, so we'll give it to 2102.
Anybody, last people to get involved in the chat, and I will add you to the wheel for the prize giveaway. Don't forget to. We're so close to 100 subscribers on YouTube, which is what we're trying to get to by the end of the year. So you've got like 1 week left, and we need 4 people to subscribe, and it'd really mean a lot to us. Make our Christmas, Jack, wouldn't it, if we got 100 subscribers?
Yeah.
Please do that. We're on Twitch, we're on TikTok, Instagram, and all that. Please like and share and follow all of them. And if you see any of our clips, share them, send them to your mates. That'd be really, really good. So, Jack, have I talked for a minute, or did it just feel like an eternity in my brain?
It just felt like an eternity, but I think any second we must be there. But also, David Jones has just suggested that it's going to be rigged again. You can see the wheel. It's an online thing. We spin it. It's all...
Yeah, look, I'll move it so it's not cropped. It's just a browser of wheelernames.com. That's all it is. I'll move it there.
Oh, Sharpie's just commented as well and just put to the wheel. So you should put him
in. No, I'm not adding this podcast has cost me and you money. All it's cost him is a free bag of jelly babies that he robbed from the vending machine. So,
yeah. It has.
Oh, by the way, typical of Sharpie, he booked in for a tattoo. Not says any clients that are watching. This doesn't apply to any client. It's just because it's fucking Sharpie. He's like, I ain't got no money. Will you take a telly? And I'm like, yes, I will. Sign me up.
Will you take a telly?
Yeah.
Wow. You're just dealing in bartering now.
Yeah. But yeah.
To be fair, we are having a little bit of a revolt. Tal said, "Get Sharpie on that wheel" in capital letters.
If he's on there, he's not getting a prize, and you don't get to say it. That as managing director of Thorn Creative Industries, trading as the Utopia project.
If he gets it, put him on. If he gets it, we'll spin again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Just so we can have the fun of being on the wheel.
Right. He will. You know he's going to get it, don't you? There you go. Sharpie's on there.
There we go. Sharpie's in there.
Okie dokie. Right. Just a bit of a shout out to anybody in the chat. Tal, you've been quite active. Fiona, as usual. Angie, hello. David Jones. Who else? I can't see. I've got really.
Just everyone. Yeah. Thank you to all the regulars or any newbies or anything. There we go. It's all good, isn't it?
Right. Shall we spin the wheel?
Just remember to get involved next week.
Yes.
Because we're doing Mad Sick Quiz episode with other people as well, so that should be a right laugh.
All right. Oh, it's going to be Carnage and/or both.
Yeah. Also,
I want to spin the wheel. You are
just quickly.
Your ADD is worse than mine. I swear to God.
Yeah, whatever. Andrew's just put in the chat, Dad once did a job for cheese.
Yeah, I remember that.
He's an electrician. He did a job for, what was it just like a big block of cheese
like
or
bags
something?
of cheese. Like bags of blocks of cheese. Just like...
It's like when Sharpie just turned up once with 2 bin bags full of bread because he got paid for a PT session in it.
The thing is, right, you tell people that story and no one who knows Sharpie is ever shocked that that is something that happened to him. He was like, I'm a PT, and he just came around my bag with a big, came around my house with just a great big black bin bag full of loose bread. And he offered me it, but I couldn't eat most of it because most of it had been fucking chomped on. And he just leans into the bag.
Yeah, because he was nibbling on it on the way back. Also, before we do, sorry to just step in, Towles said, which he has said as well, don't forget Chip Advisor. We need to discuss tea quick.
Yeah, well, let's spin the wheel, and then people who want the prize can have the prize, and they can finish the stream, and then we'll have like a, after hours on the stream for those that give a fuck about what we're having for tea.
Right, go on then.
Spin
the wheel.
Who is it? Who is it? Who is it?
Here we go.
Who is it?
Oh.
Dappled Mystery 09
Dappled Mystery
is Kaylee.
I believe that is Kaylee. I think it's Callum's good lady, is it?
Yes, I believe it is. Yes, congratulations. Right, Jack, you're on the solo cam. What has she won?
Well, it's the run-up to Christmas, and what do you need for Christmas? It's a cookbook. Just in case you've run out of any ideas, you can get yourself a lovely little Christmas cookbook. And now for the rest of 2023, you know what to do when you're cooking with semen.
What?
Or, as the title suggests, which actually took me ages to realise, it's cocking with semen.
Okay.
So there you go. You've got a little book winging its way to you. So it's 100 delicious recipes for when you're cooking with semen.
Is that legit? Is that a joke, or is that an act? Like someone's like? Is that a real thing?
That's it says 100 delicious recipes. Funny and appropriate novelty notebook. Oh, it says a notebook. Sorry. Disguised as a real paperback adult.
Oh.
I thought it was actual recipes.
Well, you're as disappointed as we are.
I know. Do you want me to find another one quick?
No, I'll tell you what. We'll just add Kaylee to the next prize wheel as well, because that's a great prize if it was what it was. So we'll send her that anyway.
Yes.
So she's got a notebook that people will think that's a recipe book, but we'll add her automatically to next week's wheel.
Yes.
That's
there
fair,
you go.
innit? Yeah. You don't even need to turn up, Kaylee. You should turn up, but.
Sorry, I've just seen the chat. My mother-in-law, the first word she commented, gutted.
Lee said to me that she's got loads of recipes for it already.
Oh, I'll have to see she's going back. I wonder why they never let me go in the freezer. Whenever you go around, they're like, don't go in there.
It's all your brother and sister-in-laws, mate, that is. In there, frozen.
Yeah. Oh, God.
It always takes a turn, doesn't it? It always takes a turn.
Oh, Lee.
Yeah. It's disgusting, Lee.
Why are you doing that? What is she doing to you? Wow.
Right, yeah. Tal says what? I probably should pre-read these before I say it. I've got my own supply. I could have done all of those recipes by the end of the day. That's what.
Wow.
Yeah, your missus has said, can we stop? Yes, we will. It's too far. Right, yes. Time for Chip Advisor. Is that what we're calling this?
Chip Advisor. I think that's what we should call it. Credits to Tal and Hannah on that, because that's a sick name. I think we should do it.
I'll give you 2 guesses what I have for tea.
I'm gonna say.
I'll give you 1 guess because there's only 2 options, isn't there?
Yeah, it says 50-50. I'm gonna go Chinese tonight.
Correct, sir.
Yes.
Hold
on. Well done.
Oh, that's going wrong. Oh, that's not stopping. That is not stopping.
There we go. I'll give you a guess then. What do you think I had for tea tonight?
Did you have Chinese as well?
Chinese!
Yeah!
Hey! So yeah, I had Chinese. What did you get from? Where did you get parts?
Do you know what? I'll confess because this is how bad my potentially eating disorder is, and my secret eating is a problem.
Yeah.
I found that the Cherry Willingham Chinese is really nice.
Yeah.
And I had a spare hour. I finished earlier. So I rang them up and drove from town to go to Cherry Willingham to pick it up to then come home and eat it.
What the fuck?
Because it's a nice Chinese. It's nice for me. It's like they do good chicken.
Just order a Tang, man.
No, Tang's alright, but they're like, I love their duck. Their duck is chef's kiss.
Yeah, Tang is the best, man.
Yeah. But I'm not a fan of their chicken balls. I feel like the industry standard for chicken balls has dropped significantly in the last 2 years.
I think so. A lot of it is generic now, isn't it?
It used to be like, there was a bit more passion put in them. Nice.
Yeah.
A nice level between the crispy batter, the shite paste, and the chicken breast. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You know what I mean by
paste.
shite paste, don't you?
Yeah. The mush between the batter and the chicken.
Sometimes there's too much. Sometimes there's just there's not enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it goes like bread sometimes, doesn't it? And there's not enough shite paste. Just leave it, giving the chicken some. Yeah. I don't eat a lot of food, but I know a lot about the foods I like.
Book.
Do you know what I mean?
Maybe they've got the recipe book.
What the?
Maybe that's one of the cooking with semen recipes. It's just a layer of semen.
Yeah, shite paste.
Yeah. Wow. Jumping on the chat quick. Who we got? David said he had KFC. Good shout. Not a KFC in a while, to be fair. And Tal and Hannah, by the looks of it, have had chippy tea. Hannah said they had chippy tea for the first time in 3 years the other day. We're influencers now.
Yeah. Well, we always knew we were. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Sharpie's clearly like we're recording something with Sharpie after this, and he's clearly like he's bored and he's come on the chat and the stream.
Yeah.
He's just I don't know what. Make haste, no paste.
Make haste, not paste. 12 custard creams.
That's what.
What the
that's
fuck are you on
probably
about?
what Sharpie had for his tea, and he won't be lying.
Oh, is that Sharpie? Is that what you had for your tea? 12 custard creams.
Yeah.
I assume that is.
Just for the record, when we did some streams, like gaming streams and whatnot, so this is my peeve with you.
Yeah.
I asked people on the stream.
With who?
This is my peeve with you, Mr. Jack.
With me? What have I done?
When when we was doing the gaming streams, and when we was doing, we was doing a few like streams here and there, I kept asking people on the stream what they had for their tea. Right? To get people involved. And you said, stop asking them because it's fucking boring. That was your exact words. And look at us now. Look at us now. Yeah?
Well, exactly. That's right. We're tea time influencers.
Yeah. There's a pun.
Okay, I'll gear that.
Din's fluencer. Something like that. There's a pun there.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll find it. Yeah.
In food. No, I'll leave it.
In food lenser.
In food lenser. That sounds like a sex act.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. So that's it. That's what we're having for tea. Well, that's what I've had for tea. I was a little bit sick actually because I'd got travel balls as well, and
you got to have the travel balls.
Yeah. Otherwise, you got no tea left when you get home, yeah.
No, to be fair, I don't have travel balls. I have travel
veg spring rolls.
Veg spring rolls.
I know you would. Yeah.
Because you just have a bag and just munch on them.
But like that was part of the fun when we used to go to the ocean. You can't judge me for going travelling for a Chinese, mate.
No, we've both driven an hour each way. I might add.
God rest its soul.
Just to literally just to pick up a Chinese.
Yeah. That's one thing that I want to do. I want to contact the old owners of the ocean in Boston.
Yeah.
And see if they'll give me a cooking lesson on how to cook my favourite.
Yeah.
And let's film it. Sharpie did also recommend, and I think maybe we can sort it out, maybe when it's a bit warmer, doing Bake Off. Utopia Project does Bake Off. You and Sharpie do Bake Off, and I've got to be Paul Hollywood and judge it.
Does it have to be bake, or can it?
No, because all you'll make is honey roast fucking lemon ham or whatever it is.
No,
That's
hey,
all you
I've got
make.
a. Sorry, I'm just confused now.
Why?
Fuck off. No, I've realised it's him being a bastard.
What?
Piss off.
What?
It's Tal.
Why?
Fucking.
What, on the
He's
chat?
changed his tactics for distracting me, hasn't he?
What?
Because I've just realised he's fucked me up royally. He's proper mugged me up here.
Why? What's happened?
I noticed in the chat he put pss, 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 Jack, and I was like, I'm not rising to
Yeah.
it. Not rising to it. I've done it now. It's done. It's over. Leave it. And he put, what you got down your top, Jack? And I was just thinking to myself, oh, I've been scratching, so maybe I should check in that. And then he put, it's in your mustache too. And I looked, and I thought I had some in my mustache, but it's just my teeth or my lips or something.
Your face.
So I was like, oh shit, like, have I got something on me? But then I realised, the pennies dropped, and I thought, no, it's just him distracting me, bastard.
What have you got down your top though? You have got some down your top.
Nothing. There is nothing on my top.
That's another question before we go on the stream, and it should be one every
But yes,
week.
we can do bake off.
Every
yes.
week should be a question of you at the end. Vote now in the chat. Has Jack got a shirt on underneath his hoodie or not?
Yeah, do you want to work it out? See if you can work it out.
What's the answer, Jack? What's the answer, Jack?
Well, let them guess first.
What's the answer?
Give them 2 minutes, they can guess. Who thinks there's a shirt underneath this hoodie? There we go. But yeah, so I think we will do...
2 votes for yes, FYI.
a bake-off would be good.
2 votes.
They both think yes. Also, Pete said, what's Pete said in the chat? I had a game-changer Mackey's triple cheeseburger. Got chicken nuts. I hope you didn't get chicken nuts. I assume you mean nugs, and put them in with the burger. That's good. I'm gonna just step in there. Have you ever had a McGangbang? It's a double cheeseburger with a chicken mayo in the middle.
Oh,
Right
it's
there.
food, is it? Otherwise, because I nearly said yes.
Yeah. What do we got? No trousers or no trousers? No shirt. You're wearing a shirt like a belt under your hoodie. That's Sharpie,
Yeah.
obviously.
Right, I think the stream's done. I think the stream's done.
Yes, it
Have
is.
you got a shirt
Well,
underneath your hoodie?
No, no
have your
shirt.
Your belly button will be fucking
My
balls
belly
deep
button
in
will be
fluff.
rammed full of fluff.
Yeah, man. That's
Yeah.
weird, but that's a P for another show.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's it then. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow us
Yes.
on TikTok and all that. Please help us get to 100 subscribers on YouTube. That'd be very, very good. And
That'd be
Jack will,
marvellous.
like, I don't know, send a nude selfie to you or something if you want.
That won't happen.
Well, you said it now, so it will.
Don't think I
Yeah, you
did.
got to back up your bullshit, mate. Don't promise things that you don't want to do.
It's alright, I'll just send one of Mum's.
What? Mum's got loads of them. Have you loads of pictures?
Yeah.
Why are you sending them to Mum?
Yeah. She got a collection, hasn't she?
Right. Anyway, that's everything. See you next week for the quiz. I've been Chunky T. Thank you very much for coming along.
I've been Jack Magic. We'll see you on the flip
And
side.
this has been the Utopia Project. Goodbye.
Love you, bye.
Welcome to Utopia. Please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great. Just as long as we've already let it through our gates. This is our dreamland. This is Utopia. Yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland. This is Utopia.